Gaming. It's something that allows us to do and see vast new things like we never could have imagined before. We get to see them all happen up close and personal. We get to explore vast new worlds. We get to experience grand new things like never before and inhabit our favorite characters that only used to exist in fiction. We get to break all laws of physics and defy gravity. We even get to conquer our enemies in all strange new ways. I'm Liam Conway. Let's go on a journey.
I got a Nintendo when I was like 5.
Pong, the Atari game. A friend of mine had it at his house.
The first game I remember playing was probably MechWarrior, because my dad loved that game.
The first game I ever had was, I got like a DS Lite, and the first game I got on it was New Super Mario Brothers.
Sure, I occasionally went to an arcade with a lot of games, like at the state fair or something like that. Well, we didn't own a gaming system at home, so I didn't do a lot of gaming, certainly a minuscule amount compared to what teenagers do today. But yeah, I remember going to play, Galaga and Asteroids and Space Invaders, those kinds of games.
I remember playing the original, like Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt had the little, like the attachment gun that came with it. And then from there, it was just like those are the first games I can remember playing those with my dad, and him getting really frustrated with Mario. But yeah, the Super Mario and Duck Hunt was the one that came with the Nintendo. So those are the first ones I played.
Now, as you can see, video games certainly are incredible. And, when asked about how video games affect people negatively and making them more aggressive, this is how my colleagues responded. As you can see, they're not very enthusiastic. Now, I decided to ask a much more reliable source that's not quite as biased about this. Let's see what he has to say.
I just beat Grand Theft Auto 5, and there was some parts where I played it, and I was like, whoa, I can't believe that this is in the game. And it wasn't from necessarily the violence, but knowing that there's like 5th graders who played with some of the sexual stuff in there had me like, whoa. But, I think that, are violent video games the horrible thing that, some politicians will harp on, or like some interest groups will make a big issue of? No. I also think that that's also like, if you don't want your kid playing the game, don't let him get the game.
Right, yeah.
So I think it's not as big of a deal as it gets trumped up to be sometimes.
Yeah. I think different aspects of media have been blamed for abnormal behavior or bad behavior on people since the introduction of the written word. The Gutenberg, printing press. They were afraid in Europe that the availability of reading material for the masses was going to be very bad for behavior. And indeed, books have been reviled for centuries, different books as engendering bad behavior in people. And the same was true of movies. All kinds of movies have been blamed for very bad behavior and murders and whatnot amongst people. So I think the video gaming, controversy over violent behavior is just an extension of these other forms of popular entertainment that have been going on for, as you said, ages.
Some people even, like I said, they'll start a YouTube channel with people that they've never actually met in person, but they make videos daily with that person is Is that kind of interesting to you that people can make such long distance connections now?
Modern equivalent of a pen pal.
Damn!
Now, when I was a kid, you used to be able to sign up with pen pal associations, and where you would write letters to people that you would never ever meet. And so it was done kind of in a similar way.
Don't know if you want to be doing that now. Don't know if you want to be doing that now. Don't know if you. Oh my God! Yeah! What? Golazo! 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 I can't be beat. I can't be beat.
Just using a more traditional or primitive technology. Of course, you know, again, as a parent, we're always concerned about online safety with people making friends and acquaintances with, you know, who knows who they're really making friends with.
1-0, half time. What you doing, Gum? Come on, man. What you doing? Tell me. What you doing, man? What's going on? 0 shots on target? And you thought you could beat me?
But again, done in a safe manner, I think that's fine. I think it's interesting.
You know, just because you can have online friends doesn't mean that you're someone who wouldn't have friends offline. I think there's that stereotype of, like, you know, this person's, you know, a loser, what, like that, you know, that negative thing. For me, a lot, like, I just started playing online, and for me, it's been a way to stay in touch with friends as they get further away.
I'm gonna flap you. I'm gonna flap you.
Ow.
I flap you.
Yeah, I play with my buddy who lives, you know, down the street, you know, or a mile away, but when we can get together with our friend who lives in Louisiana and our friend who lives in another state, like, it's really cool.
I landed it.
I'm trying to land on deluxe.
Not now, dude. I'm about to make the best play of my life. Shit. Dude, I'm stuck on you.
Go, man.
I got it. Look at this. I landed on him.
And especially if, you know, as you get older, you make, like, your friends who you're close to, you see less and less because, you know, everyone has families and stuff. So if they can get away from, you know, if the kid's in bed and they can jump on and play, that's awesome.
That's not good.
What?
That's not good.
Not good.
That's
not
not
good.
good
Get
at
up
all.
on and jump
I'm
out.
trying. I jumped out. No!
Coffee's good. I have a great time.
Those friendships are legit. Yeah. Like, that's a thing.
I slapped you.
Alright, stop. I'm almost done. Okay. Okay. Fuck, dude.
I think it's great because it's like interactive. It's a movie, but you control it. And I think there should be more like open-ended type things where like there's multiple different ways the story could end, because I just really like that, and I think that's really important, and I think that's why people like video games.
I've always enjoyed video games. I've played less of, I mean, for the last bunch of years, it's been mostly sports games for me, like Grand Theft Auto 5 is the, you know, last recent one I played. But people always want to, you know, put themselves in a position like that. It's another form of entertainment. Like, some people, you know, I have a friend who watches nothing but documentaries, or another friend who's like really into watching Netflix TV shows. And, you know, if I want to spend my free time, you know, making a 99 guard and dunking on people in basketball, or occasionally robbing a bank in a game, I don't see, you know, it's another form of entertainment out there.
As you can see, video games are incredible works of art that are quickly becoming ingrained in our society. They may raise some questions for some people, but they have opened up new career opportunities, a new door to storytelling, and given people power like never before. From Pong to Grand Theft Auto, everybody loves video games.